Can't get over me. What's the deal? What's the deal? We're live. We're back. Second and last Asian session of the week. Feels like we just started because we did. And now we're gonna end it off. Damn. That shit went by quick. What's the deal? Quick ass week. Yeah. All right, gang. Let's get into a breakdown. Daily close bearish below the daily support. Let's see if we can turn it into a resistance and reject off of it. I want the daily flip tonight, right? So we're looking for the daily to re-break its lows, which means we would need this 4-hour to break the previous 4-hour low, or if it closes bullish, the next 4-hour at 9 to break this 4-hour low. All right, we get a top wick here, or we get some bullish closures above 1911, and then we come back and close below 1909. We'll have sells. All right, where's our daily flip here? Yeah, 1909.484, the re-break of today's lows. All right. I have buys above 1915.344. Yes. And we'll have sells. If we close above 1915.344 and come back down without ever re-breaking the highs, I might look for sells below this area, and then so if we're able to drive up here, right? And close back below 1912.49. If we're able to close back in this range, I will look for either a top wick on the higher time frame here and a drive down, or to look for these sells, or I will look for a support as we come back in range, a support to be formed back in range, right? But respecting this area, respecting 1912.49. So if we form a support but still respect that area, we will have our smaller time frame zucchini. And at that point, you can start looking at the break of these lows, come back in range, and continue on down to retest the lows. Okay, that's the only way I'll take sells below 1912.49. Outside of that, they might even be lower. I think it might be, we'll see how we get there, but this is what I'm going to be looking for as we come back in range. Something like this, right? This is your resistance, or something like this. Do drive up here, we get these closures right above here. for a pullback. Whoops, I'm wrong color here, I'm sorry. We get these closures above here. I will look for a pullback and a 5-minute range to be created and a bottom wick on the higher time frame, and then as we close back above this area, which will be our new resistance, I will look for buys. See this? If this happens, instead of coming back to this area, right? We reject there. If instead of coming into here, we reject there and come back up, then as soon as we close above these levels here, there, we will take these buys and look to mirror this on the left. Right? But if we never come up there and we start breaking down here, we will obviously look for sells. Go here. And let's say we do come up here, right? Let's say we do come up, we reject and come back in range, right? Back in range here. Sorry, there's gaps in my candles. But let's say we come back in range and we don't find support in this area, right? No bullish candle prints respecting 1912. We just continue down, right? We just head down. Then at this point, we are off the rip below 1908.734 right here. I will be off the rip once this happens to fill the range. But we must break up into this area first. If we don't, then this isn't off the rip. Then this right here, we will still need a support formed and a pullback, right? Steep wick and then a drive down. And we will be off the rip below here. Over here, this will be our off the repair. Okay, chat. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's our breakdown for the evening.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. That's D-break Dizzle. See what we got going on. We got about a song left. Oh, chat. Got my wait, hold on. I wasn't looking at the chat, so I see some. I don't reply to what, Nav? I didn't see. I wasn't looking at chat for the whole time. You have beef with Donvo? Yeah, I requested a white one and I got a black one. Talking about the rat pads, chat. Check these out. Just got my rat pad today. The thing's fucking massive. Hold on. Comes in this pretty cool packaging. I think you guys would like it. Sorry, I was saying it comes with this. Yep. Okay, show it done. I will let you know when I get into a trade. They're pretty dope though. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the whole pack. The thing is, look, the thing on my, it's fucking 2 screens wide. The shit takes up 3/4 of my desk. Considering overall trend is bearish, why do we need a range 2 breakout for sells? Shouldn't sells below 1908 a sell on your strategy? I don't need a range 2 breakout for sells. What? I'm telling you, off the rip, sells are not below 1908, but they're still sells. Right now we're in range 2 and we close below 1908 based on the smaller time frame, right? Here's, honestly guys, we're gonna, considering the way our trading is heading with the 5-minute and the introduction of zucchini play, right? You guys should really, how do I put this? Try not to put too much emphasis on range 1, range 2, but zoom in on the 5-minute with understanding where the daily can reject and see what ranges you can take advantage of, right? And you'll have ranges where you can take advantage of against the daily bias, or like, it's not a black and white thing, right? Because the zucchini we're taking against the daily trend, and really on the higher time frame, it's a range 1. But I wouldn't step away from the concept. I'd still want you to understand the range 1s, range 2s, but I tell you to stop putting as much emphasis on it and really realize which ranges you can fill and how much potential a range will have, right? And is it worth taking, knowing that you would reject the other way in this range? So I would pay attention to range 1s, range 2s on the higher time frame, but on the smaller time frame, I would really pay attention to what your potential is, what can happen, even if you're against the bias. Okay. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to smoke my fat Jamaican joint, and you guys can enjoy this track like it needs to be enjoyed. Like it deserves to be enjoyed. Yeah. Have me in the clubhouse. What do you mean? Onto the. Did you DM me your name on DM me on Discord with your YouTube name, right? Just on Discord, be like, this is Nav, and I'll add you on Discord. I'll add you on Discord, and then you can have access to the Zooms. Benjamin, we already closed above there on the 30. Why are you still wondering about what? I missed it. I didn't see what was asked. He's scrolling up. Where's Danvo? I don't know where Danny at. Danny, where you at? You always creeping in the background. I don't know. Always creeping. No. Alright. Nav just, instead of DMing me, homie just tagged me. Fuck. Yeah. You got the roll. You got the roll in Discord, and now you'll get the links. Oh, wait, you too. Well, no. Wait, what? What, you ain't in there? Why is it 8 dot. Hold on. I got you right now. Wait, what? Lloyd, man. What's your name? Ezekiel. Oh, I got it. I found you. I couldn't find it. No, it didn't find you. You're not in the devious thing. I don't see you. You're good for this stream, but I don't see you. Okay, there's a level on the 30 at 1911.83. Go to the 30, yes. See your level. We closed below it on the 30. Well, we just closed below, but we are respecting a level here. Yeah. I see a respect, but for me to take a sell here on the 30, I would need the 1 hour to flip, this 1 hour to flip, close bear. The previous 1 hour doesn't have a bottom wick, so we're gonna come down here, make a bottom wick for it, with no confirmation if we're gonna reflip back up until this 1 hour closes. Once the 1 hour closes, bearish. We'll look to see if we can have a zucchini here on the higher time frame, but on the 5 minute time frame, irrelevant of how it's playing out. And for me personally, I mean, it matters. Everything here matters, but it's relevant how it's playing out here. For me, all of this is just range, right? 12 to 08, just range. This is horse shit right here, right? Unless we can establish new ranges. Now, there is ranges to fill in the higher time frame, but we have to establish the fact that we're breaking out of this, either below here to retest these lows, right? These lows actually, or above here to retest these highs, something. But right now we're in this, you know, horse shit. Manure. What's manure? Chart manure. If these levels were clearly established, then this is a good candle on the 30 and a flip back in range, but there's levels not clearly established, right? So I tend not to trade into these areas where right off the bat you're selling into this, and then right off the bat you're selling into this. I'd rather be below this right off the bat, sell into this clean candle, right? Or instead of selling into this. So I'm fine with it driving here. I understand that it would just mirror this, but I'd rather not do that. I'm cool with waiting, right? But there's more than enough room for you to be a cowboy. Of course, you can say, hey, this is the daily top wick now. We've topped out on the daily. Now we're coming down. Reflip, break of the daily lows. We look good to drive down. And if that's the case, then we'll get our closures below the range that we need, and we don't have to catch the entire fucking move here of 90 pips, but anything in the middle, right? 20, 30 pips, you're cool. You're chilling. But pay attention not to the range ones, range twos, but pay attention to levels you have potential of rejecting off of or breaking, and then ranges that you may fill based on the higher time frames. Where did the higher time frames drive? And where you can fill them. $19.09 should bring gold back up to 1930. Sure. That's how you're looking at it. If it should do that, I can't disagree with it. Lloyd, I'll figure it out. For now, I mean, you're on here right now, right? Aren't you? Yeah, you're on the Zoom. So, you're cool for now. Music, but a bit too quiet. I barely hear it because of your loud voice. Yo, typically it's backwards, right? Nobody hears me because the music is too loud. Now the music's too low and my voice is loud ass. My loud ass voice. Better? I like it better like this, yeah. We'll keep it like that. We have NFP tomorrow. Yes, sir. Green, thank you for that message today. That I completely forgot about until I was logging on here. And I was like, oh shit, Green texted me. Appreciate you, man.
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Yes. What's the zucchini? Play just another vegetable. What's your favorite vegetable, chat? Threads or Twitter? I don't have Twitter, and I just started Threads. I logged in, but I didn't do anything yet. So I'll probably say Threads, because I'm just as new as you. You ain't that far ahead of me on Threads. Chat, for real though, what's your favorite vegetable? I knew it. I knew you guys would be. Bok choy? Is it bok choy? Bok choy. Silver beet? It's like a superfood, huh? The sussy wet cucumba. Cucumba? Corn's a vegetable? Maybe, I guess. Bok. Carrot. Yeah, Joe Biden's my favorite vegetable too. That's right, Irie. Joe Biden's definitely my favorite vegetable as well. Just realized Wix is a Matrix agent. Word. Mr. Anderson. Mariguava. Yeah, I better drop a like. What the fuck? WTF. Minute, 4-hour close. It's going to be the break of the previous 4-hour low here. Back in range. Rebreak of the daily low, huh? All right, we're coming up on the last 15 of the 4. I was looking on the rebreak of the daily low here to have a sell stop here off the daily fill of the wick. I'm going to see how it's going to come down here. It's only 2 or 3 pips here to the break, right? It's not enough range to rebreak at a daily low to your advantage point is like 8 pips, so I might as well just wait for that, and then we'll see if we get that closure on the 5. Check my message. I think you wanted me to show zucchini. Yeah, we'll do it zucchini after. I showed it earlier when we were talking about coming back down. I don't have no dual citizenship. America. American. This is good. Close. We don't reject here. Close bearish. The 1 hour bearish on the 4 hour. The break of this bearish candle low, depending how we close bearish on the 4 hour. Should see a lot of potential. Yeah. I'm looking to retest the lows over here. And I'm looking to continue heading on down into the 1800s. Based on the daily, based on the weekly, and everything we got going on. Look at the liquidity grab on the weekly and back into range. I mean, we should be seeing 1860s here by the end of the week. But the daily has never reflipped or rebroke the low. Chat, we got 10 minutes for this 4. Oh, here we go. No, it's gonna re-break the lows here. As I said that, I was gonna say, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go smoke. But regardless, I'm not gonna take a position here, even if it drives down here. We're waiting on a closure below 1908.75 here, and if we get that, every time frame will be in our direction, and we will look for position. Okay. Be right back. BRB. At that point, we'll have the 4 hour back in range, the 1 hour below support. Every time frame bearish. 5-minute closure below. We're off to the races. Couple of minutes, chat. Wow. That was some good weed.
Wow, I feel good.
Delicious. Delicioso. Oh, John is in the house. Valentino. Trading under the influence? Yeah, we all are. I'm under the influence of some high quality cannabis, and you are under the influence of me. Some high quality wicks. Yellow line because you put it? Yes. The yellow line is the break of the re-break of the daily low, right? After we grab the top wick, the daily will re-break its low at that yellow line. It doesn't mean anything, it's just for a reference of where the daily re-break is. Flew back from Jamaica. Beautiful. Yeah, premium bud soaked in distillate, pre-rolled and dusted with keef. Yep. We had that. What part of Jamaica? Right near the beach, boy. You got sell stops? No, that yellow line's not a sell stop. That's the re-break of the daily low. The 4-hour closes in 3 minutes here. The hourly closes as well. 4 hours going to close bearish, but will it close bearish above? Yes, it will. Let's hope. Let's see. Let's wait. Let's hope. I think everybody, if you all cross your fingers, if we do it as a stream, it can happen. If we all wish upon a star at the same time, maybe we get a closure. Was in Portmore and Kingston, just moved to the US. That's W. W. The way she... Damn, Daniel! You need Jesus. Go find God. Go find God, damn. Come back when you found him. It's crazy. Ain't shit going on tonight. Tomorrow, though. NFB. Jesus, the only star you need, bro. Straight cheese. That's deep, Adam. Basically a fake out plus settler play. I mean, it can form as a fake out. It's always a fake out against against the bias, right? It's not necessarily a fake out. It's your closures against the bias. So you can form a zucchini as you're about to, the market's about to turn around. So you can kind of tell before you actually form range one. But that's one way it can form. It can form with a fake out and a celery playback in range. Yeah, this whole stream needs Jesus. Gonna show one example. Yeah, we had. Wait, we're on the daily here. We're close. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We got 10 seconds for the 4-hour close. Wow, this pulled all the way up. It's gonna close doji right now. Oh, the 1 hour closed bearish and it closed bearish in range. Let's see. We still need to come down here. Wow, I'm surprised the 4-hour pulled back up like that. And the daily never rebroke its low, right? Interesting. Because the 4-hour, you see this? The 4-hour closed above this area. So what can happen here is a bottom wick, and we can just break the highs for a drive up. At which point we'll need a closure above 1912, right? If the 4-hour decides to do this after a bottom wick here, right? There's no off the rip here. We're still gonna need a resistance formed, right? And we're still gonna need a drive to break this resistance off this support. So if this can happen, this would be ideal. Oh, whoops. Right, then we can take anything above here, even a closure. Even if this candle closes like this, then we can take it up. But and remember, this candle doesn't necessarily have to close like this on the smaller time frame, like this, but on the higher time frame, you start getting higher time frame closures, you need it to be respecting this area, like 30 to 1 hour. If it is going to come up. If not, then it'll just reject here, and as we come back in range, right, as we start, now that we're above this level, as we start dropping back in range here, right, and close below here, now that we've had a closure above 12,493, I'll be fine with off the rip once we come back down at 08.75. Because now we've grabbed liquidity here, we're driving through a couple of ranges. This is where the concepts of range 1 and range 2 come into play, but you're not doing it with the daily bias, you're doing it with the current trend and really being fluid and dynamic. All right. You want to see as example. Let's see if we can. I mean, all right. So one of those examples that you were talking about. Let's obviously clearly bearish bias, bearish movement here, right? We had a rejection. We have a support now. We have a resistance. We've established a range, but so if you see, we don't even have a range 1, range 2 breakout here. What we have is the fact that this level existed previously. See it? And now as we came back up, we closed above that previous level and respected it. And even though a support and a resistance make a range now, we respected that resistance that was made here. It respected this area. So now if you're fluid and dynamic, you can realize now you're having range 1, range 2, all in a very short period of time, where on a higher time, if you go to the 4 hours, just small, it's one range. But as you've respected this area now, and the next candle came down, right? As you've respected now this area now, and this next candle came down, grab liquidity, a break of this high gives you a valid entry to retest these highs. And that's what happened. It retested them, and it actually drove through here, through the entire range. I'm not sure if we were on this or not. I think we actually might have attempted some buys here. I don't remember. But very, very simple. You could have had this happen without this bearish candle. If this bullish candle could have came down here and grabbed liquidity, it would have all been about the price levels that you tap here. Because on the 5, you could have formed the level here, and it would have made sense with the higher time frame. Back in range. So, hope that explained it better for you. How many bullish or bearish candlesticks do you expect to confirm an entry after a break of the range that remained? That's irrelevant. It's not how many. It's not a factor we look at the amount of bullish or bearish candlesticks that will finally confirm a break of the range. No, it has. We need candles to close outside of the ranges that we've marked up, the relevant ranges that we've marked up. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, the breakdown was the first 10 minutes of when I came onto the stream. So just look it over and you'll see what we're looking for. Literally drew everything up, and now I have, see, sells below here, buys above there, sells below here. In general, those are my levels where I'm looking for positions. Once price taps those areas, we will look at the chart and we'll start mapping things out. I mean, we already have an idea of what we want to see once we get there. It's time for us to just let it play out. And if it doesn't play out the way we want it to, we'll ignore it. We won't take it. Was I in? I know. Exclamation point FT, right? That means flip tape, chat. Wait, where's Nightbot? Why he not working? Can I not do that? Yo, he don't listen to the boss. Oh, maybe it's got to be lowercase? Fucking Nightbot, dog. I added him. Nightbot. The fuck? He on break. Nightbot. I need Daybot. I got delayed reaction. A little laggy. Nightbot handed in his fucking pink slip last night. He's done. He found this trading thing. He's done. Do you live off trading? Is it like your only income? No, it's not my only income. Yes, I make the majority of my income from trading. I have other incomes because of trading. Just, it wouldn't work, I guess, any other way. All right. What was your question, Paul? Sorry, I missed it, but confused. Sorry, bro, but that's like a breakdown and then fake out back in the range. Then you buying the high of that candle or celery play. Okay, yes, but it's a lot more nuanced than that. So let's look at this, right? Let's look at this area, right? Look, on the 1 hour, that's just that bottom wick for the, right, for a bearish candle. So you're expecting a top wick and a drive down, right? If you're just looking at the higher time frame. And then you see the 30 close here, closing bullish. 15 closed above the range, right? But your 1 hour is still a bearish wick here, right? You got a celery play here, but you didn't drive, right? You could have said, hey, this is my zucchini. What you got to realize is on the 5, as you're making that bottom wick for the higher time frame, level. You scroll back, you'll see there's a level there. You can start seeing that this rejected here before, and last time we came up to here, drove up, we came up to here, we respected this, and we started driving up here. So this is your zucchini taking the play. Yeah, it looks like a celery play here on the 5, but you're really buying into this bearish, you're buying into this bearish wick. So we've never done that before, right? Our celery plays were always our celery plays were always at a resistance or a support, typically with structure. And the wick special was when the daily and the small time frame was in the same direction, and the closure outside the range with the celery play, not back into the range. Right? We've taken celery plays closing outside the range, the wick special back into the range with the higher time frame being completely in the other direction, just anticipating because of a rejection there before. I mean, we've never done that before until recently, where we've seen the power of what it can do runner wise and small stops and all that, right? And I actually got a text message I sent to Don like a month ago, or maybe 2 months ago, where I texted him. I was like, yo, the zucchini, that's going to be the key to getting earlier entries and getting better entries and longer runners eventually down the road. I think 2024 will be the year where we'll get much better entries, maybe wick entries, you know, higher quality positions. And the thing is, those entries can only come with higher quality positions, right? So people say you wait and you miss a lot of moves, right? You take less entries, but realistically over time we end up taking the same amount of entries, because yeah, initially we miss entries because we're just getting good with it, right? We're just optimizing the way we're trading. And then once a position and a breakdown and a setup becomes completely part of our strategy, we start noticing a lot more, right? We start noticing it a lot more in every other time frame. And then at that point, once we start noticing a lot more, instead of concentrating on the old stuff that was less quality and getting a lot of less quality trades, now you're getting higher quality trades. And because you're only focusing on them, you're getting the same amount or more high quality trades instead of the same amount of less quality trades. So that's how it's been progressing. How long have you been trading? Almost 5 years. We never rebroke the daily, right? Daily's flipped bullish again. We never rebroke the daily low, the current daily low. That's what we wanted to see here, the rebreak of that low here to retest 1900. You know, what's the deal? What up?
What's up, man?
Not boosting any charges today?
Nah, finished them up a couple of days ago.
Awesome.
Did a bunch of like colorful LED shit on them. Made them look cool.
Hey, Christmas tree chargers. Love those.
Yep, pretty much.
Tino always on some shit. Like, he's always either on a jet ski or on a car or in a car, on top of a car.
Always multitasking.
He's always doing some shit. Oh, where's John Nez? John Nez was just here too. Tino can't stay put. Word.
Waiting for these closures. Are you excited for the meet and greet or the in-person stuff?
Am I excited for it? I mean, it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm driving down the 13th, staying down for like a week.
You're driving down the 13th, so you're gonna be here when?
Yeah, like 13th to like the 24th.
Damn, you're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, I love Miami. I used to come there so many times. It's been a minute, so I'll stay down there, just chill by the beach, have a good time.
Better knock. Just show up at the beach.
I'm bringing the C8 down. So nice drive down.
Where are you staying?
Oh, the Hyde.
Where? What room number? Everybody go to Tino's. Everybody show up to Tino's. Party at Tino's 22nd to the, 13th to the 22nd, 24th.
Yeah, room number 69-420.
Wait, hold on. You're staying at the Hyde where? That's not not the one in Miami. It's in.
I think it's Fort Lauderdale.
I know where it is. I wasn't gonna mention it. There's a couple of them though. There's a couple of buildings.
Oh yeah, yeah. They got a bunch of different ones, but I'm pretty sure it's the Hyde. I gotta check my Airbnb. Let's see.
Probably staying at the one in Hallandale. I know.
Yeah, I think so. Shit, I love the Fontainebleau, but I'm just going by myself this time, so I'm not trying to ball out too crazy.
Fuck Fontainebleau. Stay safe out there. Bring a blicky. Nah, don't bring nothing. Bring a pen and a pad. That's it.
Exactly, yeah. That's all you need.
Or you could just bring a fucking iPad or something. Fuck a pen and a pad. Just bring a laptop.
Yeah.
What do you know? Don's raffling off some things over there, so maybe you win yourself a iPad.
True. I'll be bringing my whole setup down there.
A whole setup?
Just like my MacBook
like
and shit.
All 14 screens?
Throw it in the C8, fucking load it on up.
Yeah.
I'll just bring one laptop. That's all I need.
Yeah, mine is gonna be dope. A lot of people coming down. We're gonna. But if you're here earlier, we might. I think Don and I might go out for dinner on like 16th or something.
Shit, hit your boy up.
Yeah, let us know if you're there. I mean, when. Just DM.
That'd be cool as hell.
I don't know if anyone's gonna be there earlier. I think we might do something. beforehand. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just meet up and just chill
Get some fillet mignons and shit.
all day.
Hell yeah. That's my shit. It's my go-to anywhere I go. Fillets or burger.
I like, you know what I like? I like lamb chops, high quality lamb chops. I like that.
Yeah. I barely eat those. It's been a minute.
Australian lamb chop. Yes. Exclamation point like. Thank you, Green. Nightbot. Oh, there he is.
By tweaking.
I'm gonna call him Slow-Mo. That's his new nickname, Slow-Mo. Chad, it's alright. Nightbot's wearing a helmet tonight. Leave him alone. Well, this range has been massively exciting.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it. Just watching it go sideways.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing much. We're barcode city here. Barcode city. But if so the 4-hour did close above here, you see that? But it didn't close above the overall, so you got the overall 4-hour here at 1912. A top wick and a break of the lows is still possible. But it respected this area. So if it does start coming up here, smaller time frame closures will be key. So this we just had on the 4-hour. You'll want this to print up here on the 5-minute, the way it printed on the 4-hour. So we not exactly like this, but the concept of finding a resistance, support, breaking off the support, and breaking the resistance, jumping off that support to break the resistance. The concept of the levels it's tapping here. You want this above here on a smaller time frame, with the 4-hour doing this. Then you can look for buys up. Until then, we're pretty bearish. Gold always bull on Friday. Huh? Pen, pad, and pistol. Why? Because I've been in the lab with a pen and a pad trying to get this damn label off. I ain't having that. It's the millennium of aftermath. Ain't gonna be nothing after that. The fire track. Damn, Tino, how you go outside already? I blinked and he's under a tree, smoking trees. When do you do that? Yo, Change your name from Valentino to Houdini. Tino the Houdino. Yeah. Houdintinho? Word. It sounds like a Brazilian fucking soccer player. Seen Houdintinho score that goal? Nope, me neither. But he did it. You shouldn't even call your Saint Valentino. It should be Valentino. Valentino. And drop the last name. You don't need a last name. Just one name. Valentino. That's how you should be known. Are the sell stops? There's no sell stops. This is the rebreak of the daily low. It's irrelevant here. It's not a sell stop. Just letting us know when the daily here would re-break the low, at which point I might be interested in sells. At what price gold confirms a bullish candle? That is not a valid concept. You confirm a bullish candle once a bullish candle closes bullish. Boom, confirmed. It's bullish because it closed bullish. You can backtest Wix. Gold every Friday is always bull on 2-hour time frame. Yes, the 2-hour time frame. The good old 2-hour. Yeah, cool. Cool. Cool, man. Cool, man. All right. See what the 23 minute is doing. 23-minute is ranging just like every other time frame. Nothing new. You don't even know what it means. Yeah, do I have any break of structure price setup? I do. 1915.344. That's where we will break structure. 1915.344. Closures above there. What's the significance of the 23-minute time frame? It's insignificant. We just like to check up on it. It's an inside joke. Between me and everybody. You get there one day, son. Alright, Forex Magic Academy with the free signals. Make sure you subscribe to Forex Magic Academy free signals. Why are they free? Yo, open up a signal channel and charge for them. Why are you doing them free on my live stream? I really want everyone to succeed. It's like, no, you guys don't understand. Just all of you buy now. Yes. Okay, good. We're driving up here. See if we get closures above here. I don't care what happens. I don't really care for predicting. What are they expecting? Forecast 224. So that's what they're predicting. It's not up to me to make the prediction. It's up to them. My job is to react to the actual numbers. So if they're predicting 224 and it comes out more than that, 224K, gold's gonna drop. Okay, numbers will be good for the dollar, bad for gold. Was that less? If you get a number that's smaller than 224K right here, then we will expect gold to go up. But irrelevant of what it says here, I must see it print. If it does not print, I don't really care what it says there. I mean, I do, and I have it in the back of my head, but I am not putting more weight on what it says on the numbers there than what I'm shown price-wise here on the charts. Because what I'm doing is technical analysis. Study of historical price data. And while I understand there are fundamentals at play, I am not telling you to disregard them. I am just telling you, while being aware of them, you don't need to be an expert in fundamentals to be profitable. Don't. Many people believe otherwise, but you don't. I've never been an expert in fundamentals. I've always reacted to them. I'm profitable. Because we don't trade news, we react to it. We don't trade the catalyst. We react to the catalyst. That's funny. Nav really be walking in a room like that. Manipulation at its finest during London session July 6th. Institutions were moving the market up till 9:25. News came out, 250 plus drop. Sure. Ayo, Patasucias, don't come often to the stream anymore because I was tempted to trade your trades and my strategy and yours got mixed in a bad way, but I want to say thanks to you and Don, got 6K funding. Beautiful. Not a paid actor, chat. Alright, paid actor. All thanks to you guys. Skyrocket my trading. Yes. W. Not gonna lie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie either. It's ranging. We have not moved. What do you think we'll have on the 4-hour close? 4-hour close is at 1 a.m. for me. What will happen? Well, I'll tell you what will happen. It'll close and it'll give us more information and you'll have more data in front of you to make a decision and redo your breakdown and clear your charts and approach this, you know, with the latest and greatest info you have available at your disposal. But I love 4-hour closes because there's a lot of info printed in a 4-hour close with all the 1-hour candles, all the 30-minute, the 15, all the 5-minute candles in that 4-hour, all putting together that one big 4-hour candle. Massive, massive amount of data. Your job to process it and use it to your advantage. Yes, now pay my bucks for the acting. Ja, 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 ja. You going to make a trade? It's not up to me to tell the market to set up. I'm going to trade when the market sets up my way. But I cannot dictate. You know, I wish I could, but I'm not JP, I'm not Papa Trump, I'm not Mr. Elon. Cannot dictate to the market what it needs to do. Like I said, we can only react. And if you think you can tell it what it's gonna do, and you know, if you think you're the pip whisperer, and then it's gonna listen to you, do your thing, boo boo. You know, please. But I think a lot of us has gone through that stage, and you know, we end up realizing that's not how it works. Yeah, whatever you're learning here is worth way more than whatever you're going to get on that next trade. I swear Don's giggling his motherfucking ass off right now watching us sit here in the range. Don is at home eating popcorn or eating his Tim Hortons, whatever it is, donuts, pointing and laughing at us right now. Ha 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 ha. Sucker. They're in a range. I know it. I see you, Don. would have been interesting if that previous 15 flipped and started driving, but it just closed. Closed bullish. Or flipped. Oh man. I stayed typically till 10 or 11. I'd rather get off 10 on a daily because between 10 and 11 is when I put my kids to bed. And a lot of times when I stayed later, by the time I'm finna close up over here, 10:30, 11, and I walk over to them, they're already passed out. And it's my favorite time of the day is when I'm putting them to bed. There's not a more valuable bonding moment between between my kids and I than bedtime. Yeah, Green knows, because that's the time I get to read them their bedtime stories, right? That's where that's when I bring out Tales from the Crypt. Yesterday, I played Insidious, the audio version, the audiobook version for them, as they were falling asleep. All right, you know, they cried for a small amount of time before they passed out. They were only scared for a little bit. Yep, been reading them horror stories since they were in Mama's stomach. First horror story I told them was a 20k swing that I took a L on. That's what started off the horror stories. I told my 3-year-old my bad beat in poker, and she wouldn't sleep for a week. Is that Rosa in the background? No, that's Valentino. 1 hour rejected here, right? But it's still bullish, and we only have 9 minutes till the 1 hour close. It might end up closing bullish here, at which point I will call it a stream. It just closes like this. It actually has, if it closes doji, it has some potential. So now we've grabbed liquidity. When I need your playlist, just go on YouTube and search for Harris Heller. That's it. I mean, you could kind of tell where we're going to be when we got on the stream here, the way we closed that resistance. But we have potential with the daily re-break out of lows, right? We came down here and just rejected, never re-broke the lows, came back up. I think eventually today we will come back down, re-break the lows. Just a matter of staying patient. Excuse me. Oh, what? Yeah. There you go. You needed your 1 hour to flip. Here it flipped. What are you gonna do now that it's flipped? You gonna take a sell here? 1 hour is bearish, now it's flipped. 1 hour flip, please. Yo.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Damn, chat. We got Friday, one more stream left this week, and we only started yesterday. That's crazy. Sweating balls. All right, see you later, sweating balls. Take a shower, cool down, get some baby powder. There's the 1 hour flip with 4 minutes to go in the 1 hour candle. So yeah, gang, we're live tomorrow. Jalen Green in the chat. Word. Yo, that boy is weird. I don't know. Green, that's your people. That's your boy. You gotta talk to him. You change his last name after that. don't know, man. Talk to your people, bro. Oh, that's your middle name? Green's your middle name? That's crazy. What's your last name? Money? Money! Yeah, we got one more stream tomorrow. The homie Donvo, 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you're there tomorrow morning on his channel. Lion ass, it's never 6:30. Listen to me. All right, listen to me. It's 6:30 that the stream starts. Right? When he gets on the stream is up to him. But 6:30 on YouTube, you could find the stream. Don will show up by around 8. He'll be there around 7:15. No, I show up at 7 o'clock too. I show up at 6:30. I just see that there ain't shit going on, so I stay quiet and then I turn my cam on around 7:38. But if there's shit going down, right? If we can tell by the breakdown that there's a move coming up, I have my cam on at like 7 a.m. Coffee goes cold by the time Danny shows up. Word. Well, here's the thing. Now you got to learn and adjust, right? Now you've seen what happens previously in the market and it tends to repeat itself. So make your coffee later. So be there 6:30 a.m. Eastern. And before you dip here tonight, drop a like and sub to the channel. And we'll be live on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Right back over here on this channel. And I'll also we'll do Sunday Unfiltered for the private session gang for everyone which is stable. We'll do that on Sunday, 8 p.m. Mods, I'll drop a link in the mod channel. Ooh, flipped here. Let's see. The hourly's closing. We're closing back in range. Let's see if we could get something. Remember I said if we close doji, it's not bad. Because technically if we block this candle out and we're back in range and now we've grabbed all this liquidity. And we... Because if you block this candle out, right? We still closed above here. Yeah, I don't know if for sells here because of this area and the way that 4-hour closed. Might still get a bottom wick at any moment here and drive up. So, the 1 hour. Oh, the 1 hour closed bullish. It didn't even close doji. That's interesting. Yeah. Closed week bullish. So we're back in range. I have no position. Chat. I'm gonna look for closures outside of these ranges at the moment. I was looking bearish, but the only thing that's throwing me off is that 4-hour close. Now we've got this top wick on the 4-hour. Yeah, there's nothing from here. Levels are still valid. Once we start breaking out of these ranges, then I'll look for positions. Until then, I'm just not comfortable in a position here. Looking bearish to retest the lows, but the 4-hour still never broke these lows here. Gang, tomorrow morning, Don Vo's stream, and Sunday, Wix's table, 8 p.m. Eastern, and Monday, 8 p.m. right here on this channel. We'll be live. Sitting on my hands, close like a hole. In at 1911.5 for sells. I don't know. It's a indecision area for me there. Good luck. When there's no session, typically quiet times, as long as we can see volume. Yeah, no. If you're saying quiet times but volume, that's contradictory, right? Kind of contradictory. But as we saw, we had a holiday, and the market moved 250 pips on a holiday. Was it tradable? I guess it was tradable. Is it smart? I don't know. All perspective. If you're able to make money, then by all means, please do so. All right, gang. We're gonna call it a session here. Appreciate everyone for showing up. Thank you, mods, moderators. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Zoom, and love and wisdom to you all. Green, I appreciate you. Jack, if you're on here, hit me up. Tino, Lloyd, appreciate you for showing up. Lloyd, I'm going to figure out how to add you in the next... I'm going to put my kids to bed, and then tonight I'll figure it out. All right? Awesome. That's our stream. Let me set you guys up with some music to exit to. Perfect. I got you. All right, gang. Another Asian session in the books. Another week in the books. Hey. I will see you tomorrow morning and next week. Good night, everybody.